Hey, I'm Rachel Apple. I'm the Quality Control Manager for George Howell Coffee Company, and I'm going to show you how to brew the Duromina Ethiopian coffee that we're sending you this month. We're sending you 4 ounces, which is about 113 grams, and you should be able to get 5 brews out of this, we're hoping. It's a 22-gram recipe, so with some luck. First, I'm going to show you how to build the water that we use at the roastery that we really like. You're going to take 0.9 grams of this magnesium sulfate and 0.08 grams of the potassium bicarbonate. You can order these on Amazon. Our Akaya doesn't go to the 100th of a gram, so we're using this Mini Pro that can measure those small amounts. So I'm adding those minerals to our water. This is a gallon of reverse osmosis water, but you're more than welcome to use distilled water that you can pick up at your local grocery store. So you add your minerals and you shake it up. So the reason that we use this water recipe, we know that it's a little bit kind of outside of the spectrum of some of the other water recipes you may have read about or seen, but we really like this one because it brings out a lot of the tea-like, floral, and that kind of really good candy lemon note that you get out of Ethiopians, and we're just a big fan. So if you feel up to it, you should definitely try it. So I'm going to brew this recipe. We've based this recipe off of the one we have online. It's under our brews section. We've had to scale it down just a little bit to make sure that you can get 5 full cups out of your subscription. So, but it keeps the same ratio. It's 16.36 water to 1 part coffee. So we're going to take 22 grams of coffee and grind it up. So the first step you're going to want to take is to rinse your filter. This will serve a couple of purposes. It will preheat your brewing device and make sure that your filter stays in place. So next, you're going to want to make sure that you discard the water that you used for rinsing, because if you don't, it'll dilute the brew that you worked so hard to prepare. The way we've chosen to prepare this coffee is on a Kalita Wave 185. We really like this method because we think that it highlights a lot of the things we love most about this coffee. These are going to be a series of 15-second pours. For the first 15 seconds, you're going to pour 65 grams of water and you're going to let it bloom. You're going to wait until the 30-second mark, pour all the way up to 130 grams. At 1 minute, pour to 195 grams. At 1 minute 30, pour to 260 grams. At 2 minutes, pour to 325. And at 2.5 minutes, pour all the way to 360, which will be your total water used. Dream a little dream of me. Now I'd like to talk to you about what we're hoping that you're tasting in the cup. I think that the thing that we love most about this coffee is that it exemplifies those tasting notes that we love in Ethiopian coffee. It's just like our favorite tasting notes are all here, and they're all bold, strong, and they're clear. Those notes that comprise this cup are black tea, that candied ginger, lemon, nectarine, and florals, especially in the aroma. It has a lot of clarity and the body is super silky. Thank you so much for watching our brew guide video and subscribing to Barista Hustle Superlatives. If you'd like to keep up with George Howell Coffee Company, you can subscribe to our newsletter or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Thanks so much and enjoy your coffee.